Hi there, Summoners! GuardianE here with another summon video in Fire Emblem Heroes. It has been a hot minute, but we are back, and we are on the double Special Heroes banner that does, of course, feature the return of young Camilla. So we are hunting and trying to go for the plus 10. We're trying to fight and finish that fight today. We're going to see how we do. With our orb count, it's going to be close if we make it. We're guaranteed at least one copy with the Spark, but we're gonna try our best. We're going to try our best today. Green actually pretty nice because I don't have Marissa and Byleth either, so honestly, pretty good consolation prize if we don't, if we end up not getting the Camilla from a 5-star green. And overall, actually pretty great selection on the banner. I don't think I can afford to not snipe green, so we're gonna be sniping green. Ordinarily, I would love to pull on almost all the colors on this banner because they've got some really choice picks across the board, but we've got to really kind of conserve here, unfortunately. So fingers crossed. We're guaranteed at least one copy today from the Spark, and again, hoping for a little bit of RNG relief, a little bit of luck. Not starting great. 2-3 stars in a row is never a good sign, especially considering that you have a better chance of getting a 4-star than a 3-star. So it certainly doesn't feel good. Okay, I think so. As a backup, I think we would go colorless because I don't have either of the colorless units, either the Duo or Hortensia, so either of them would be new for me, and actually, you know, characters that I would like to see, so George not one of them. George not included in that. Alright, let's see, let's get some greens here, please. There we go, that's more like it. So, in terms of happenings and everything else, we did actually just get the reveal of Emblem... Oh, yes! Hey! Nice! Okay, alright, that's a great start. That is a great start. Okay. Okay, that's awesome. That is awesome. Very, very happy to see her. Nice. Nice. Oh, plus speed, too. I mean, it doesn't matter at this point, because I have a merged copy. Or not a merged copy, but I already used my my stuff to give her double boon, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, hey, you know what? Very, very appropriate. We got the evolution. We got young Camilla and then the evolution here. That's nice. That's a nice little story. Okay. So I was gonna say that just yesterday we did get the reveal of Emblem Micaiah. Emblem Micaiah, new Emblem hero. Emblem heroes in general always pretty much worth the investment of going after. And I didn't do a reveal. I didn't get a chance to last night. I was driving at home at the time when the trailer actually dropped. At the time, I was like ready to come back and record. I was like, it's too late. It's too late to do it. And to be perfectly honest, even though I like Micaiah and I'm glad that we're getting Emblem Micaiah, I wasn't like super excited or anything. So I was just like, let's just move on. Now, I will say another thing about Emblem Micaiah is that I actually really like her design. She doesn't seem... like, obviously she seems super powerful, but she doesn't seem as stupid overtuned. You know, she's a little bit more of a... they lean into the support element to her and the healing element to her a little bit more, which I think is a good thing for a variety of reasons. From a flavor perspective, certainly... Oh, Yulia. I don't know if I think I do have her, but... yeah, I do, okay. But not a common face that we see. She's relatively new. Okay. Yeah, so I think she's going to be great. I mean, very valuable, too, as a support unit. The ability to, I think, negate and bestow upon another character with the engage mechanic, the ability to negate penalties in general, while also getting another action, is really, really strong. Just because in this day and age, penalties are aplenty. They're all over the place. They plague the map. And so being able to negate them entirely is a pretty valuable thing. Okay. Ironically, it actually does, potentially, you know, it can hurt young Camilla too, since a lot of her true damage is kind of centered around the number of buffs and the number of debuffs, penalties. Oh, on the enemy, yes! Okay! This is great! Oh my god, okay, this is awesome. This is actually amazing. That is 2 down. We have 1 guaranteed, and we just need 1 more. We just need 1 more for the plus 10. Camilla is being really... on plus speed again. That's awesome. That is so... I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting, honestly, to feel terrible. I mean, I know that's like a terribly pessimistic way to look at it. I was just, I don't know, there was something about, I wasn't feeling like we were gonna get any luck today. But it has turned out to be quite the positive experience so far. Now, let me not count my chickens before they hatch, or count my Camillas before they arrive, because, as you know, when you only need one more, that's when things can get real dangerous real fast. So, we'll see. But I don't, I probably shouldn't be too bullish about our luck until it's over, right? It's not over until it's over. Let's just see how it goes. You know? I reckon. Yep. So in general, I mean, I think I've been like cooling off a little bit. I've been feeling a little burnt out. I mean, if I'm gonna be real, I've been feeling a little burnt out lately. I think the current power dynamic and sort of the game design, the combat design of the past really 2 years almost has really not sat with me. I mean, you know, Fire Emblem Heroes has always been known for, in some shape or form, power creep. I think people overstate it in the early days. I've probably said this before, but for the past 2 years, it hasn't been so much a power creep as a power sprint. And so it's hard to get excited when characters effectively get... There's so much more that's locked to a character than there ever was before. So it's not as much of an inheritable, like, build-your-own character kind of game. So less customization on that front. And then further, there's kind of these... I feel like the game has kind of boiled down to true damage versus true damage negation. Like, movement is hardly a thing anymore, because, like, movement, basically all these characters can fly across the map and do whatever they want. So a lot of kind of the nuance of the battle, I feel, is lost. Double Wrath, really? Jesus. You know, it's been replaced by different things, but the true damage versus true damage negation or true damage nullification or reduction is not a terribly interesting game to me, because, for one thing, half the time you can't even calculate it without a calculator. But the other thing is, it's just, yeah, I just don't, just doesn't jive with me personally. I just don't find it that interesting. I say that, you know, ironically, because obviously Camilla, I'm a diehard Camilla fan, but, and her young Camilla version is like true damage incarnate, right? In a lot of ways. So, you know, I understand saying that might sound disingenuous, because I do love, you know, all my Camillas, but that being said, again, just from a design perspective, and look, hey, yeah, I'm sure people love the way things have evolved. It's just a tougher pill to swallow for me, just like you know, old guys shaking fist at clouds, just because it's different, you know. It's not, and also, like, it feels like, you know, characters are outdated a lot faster than they ever were. And, like, truly outdated, because it's not just a game of inheritance and build your characters, it's become more of a game of, of using, like, the inherent skills, like, inherent, implicit, uninheritable skills, of your characters, right? So, anyway, that's just me rambling and complaining. And again, you know, that's going to happen at the length of any game. You're going to get a little burnt out in some way, shape, or form. I mean, I feel like, obviously, FEH has been running for many, many years now. So if you start feeling burnt out, like, you know, 8 years in, it's not the worst thing. What did I say about that final copy? I cursed myself, didn't I? I cursed myself. We're at 7%, so hopefully, you know, and we still got a pretty decent rest of the ride to the Spark, so we are not there yet. But, again, I hope my hubris has not, made RNG wish to troll me. That's what I will say. Getting Ross here, his father's son. But how is everybody doing? How's everybody feeling, you know, about the game, about the releases, about what's incoming, you know? And we do have Summer 2 that's going to be revealed, I think, in the next week or two. So that's always exciting. I am definitely excited to see who gets revealed for Summer 2. That'll also dictate whether or not I ultimately have the resources to summon on Summer 1. Because I did end up... I do want that Pala, and she has a 4-star. So she should be easier to get, technically. Oh, I don't know. Oh, yes! Okay! Yes! That is awesome. 3 young Camillas on the way to the Spark is actually insane. That's actually a crazy result. That's superb. Superlative. Plus attack this time. Wow, coming through with the boons, too. I have to say, that is excellent. Excellent. Okay. Alright. I mean, I think... How do we want to play this? So definitely pull out... So, we can still pull on, I guess... How do I want to do... I guess colorless? Colorless and green. I think I'm going to go colorless and green now. So we're secure, right? We're comfortable. We have enough... Maybe I should double check that. We should have enough Camillas for the plus 10 at the end of this video. But because of that, we should take advantage of, because we're guaranteed that, we should kind of take advantage of the color selection that's available on the banner and pull as much as we can within each circle to take advantage of the discount too. So I think we pull on green and colorless and just kind of, you know, if we get somebody else along the way, that'd be great. I would very much appreciate it, but at this point we're just paying the cost to get to the Spark. It is kind of where things are. So let's see. Everything else at this point is kind of gravy, you know. It's just bonus. It's just extra. So, not to say that I don't want to get more stuff. I would like to get more stuff, but right now we're just kind of paying the piper, paying the RNG machine to make sure we can secure what we need. Getting Echidna here. All right. Well. That feels nice. That's a huge relief. A huge relief, because honestly, you know how these things can go. They can go really wrong, and they can feel terrible. It can basically ruin your day. So I didn't want to have my day ruined. I'm just, you know, maybe that's a selfish thing, because it's probably entertaining for all of you to see my day ruined a little bit, at least. But selfishly, I kind of wanted to have not a terrible day. So we'll see. That's great. We finally have her at plus 10. That's really fantastic stuff. If we got another copy, you know, the nice thing... Oh, hell yeah! We're getting Rhea too! Hey! So again, I didn't have either of the colorless characters, and so now we're getting the duo. That is awesome! Rhea, Aura of Love. I am Rhea of the Church of Saros. And you are? Sothis, did you say? That is the goddess's name. Lovely. Hey, alright. That's pretty great. Plus attack, too. I don't know if I've seen the full art for them. Very majestic. Look at that. Artist did a great job. Okay. Nice. I think we're going to stick to the colorless because I also don't have Hortensia. And then... obviously stick to the green. And so I was going to say that if we did get another copy of Young Camilla... she's got great stuff for inheritance too. So obviously my priority is going to be merging her, but if we got more copies, like she's the only source of trample currently in the game, and so that is certainly an exceptional skill. So yeah, obviously her special, which I gotta be honest, I'm trying to think if her special is worth swapping for Haze Slice or not. Actually, is Haze Slice locked? Haze Slice might be locked to infantry. I can't remember. So it might... Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, getting another Rhea. These pulls have been crazy. This actual session has been one of the best sessions I've had in a very, 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 very long time. Plus attack again. Man, that's... Thank you? Thank you, game? Alright. So we will pull on both the greens here, I think, just because it's worth 4 orbs for me to test if there is a Camilla in here. Or, I mean, quite frankly, the Byleth-Marissa duo, which we have not seen at all today, which helps with my orbs for sure. Okay. There we go. And Ross, his father's son. Alright, here we go. Let us finish this battle. Let's grab our young Camilla. This is the 11th copy, which means, of course, that's going to get our plus 10. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. And way ahead of schedule. I was definitely expecting to have to go well beyond the spark. Which leads me to think, all right, well, let's just relish. Let's let relish in the glow a little bit, shall we? Let's just enjoy the fact that we have our plus 10 young Camilla at this point. So, because we're ahead of schedule, I'm kind of thinking, and this is probably stupid. I'm gonna keep going on green, because do I want Hortensia as well? I mean, Hortensia would be great. I don't know. I want to keep going a little bit on green to see if we can't get the duo. Because if we get another copy of young Camilla, that would still be awesome from a skill fodder perspective. So I'm taking a calculated risk here. I'm continuing along because no matter what 5-star we get when we keep going, if we get a 5-star on green, it is a win. And those are odds that you don't often get. So I want to play the odds. And again, you know, I have more to lose than not because we did pretty well. So things could go really dry for, 40 pulls and not get anything. And that could happen. But again, I'm taking a little bit of a calculation. this Rhea. I mean, please, yeah, please come, Rhea, please. I have no problem with that. No problem at all. I mean, again, Hortensia would be nice to get, but hey, that's all right if Rhea wants to make a home here. It's a-okay. Which also, actually, I probably shouldn't have pulled on all those colorless now. Well, now I should have. And in hindsight, I definitely should have put on all those colorless, but I wasn't planning on it originally, because I think I'm going to stick... Well, let's try to stick to the greens. Because I think, again, from a value perspective, that's really what I'm looking at. Whatever additional 5-star we get on green, it will be a win. So, I'm playing... Oh, it's Tiki. I will say I'm playing with fire a little bit here, like I said, because summer is around the corner. Summer 2. And I have a feeling Summer 2 is going to be great. I don't think I'm going to pull for Emblem Micaiah right away. I think I'm going to wait for her to rerun, because usually the Emblem characters rerun during another Emblem banner, or they'll all kind of like rerun at the same time. So, oh wow, two 4-star specials at the same circle? So, because of that, I'm willing to wait, because looking at her engage skill, it's not one that I would necessarily... It's nice, but it's not necessarily one that I would trade on my Camilla emblem, and that's obviously kind of where, how I evaluate these, because that's where they're going to go, right? So, because of that, I am willing to just kind of pull back a little bit and wait it out. Get Emblem Micaiah on a later day. We'll see how much I regret that, because I didn't pull on the Emblem Heroes at the beginning and suffered the consequences for it. So, we'll, at least until I got them. Because they are actual game changers. They are actual account changers, is the name of the game, generally speaking. So, if you can get them, you should get them, that kind of thing. Ricken. But obviously my priority is going to be Summer, and is going to be the primary focus. And hope I don't get boned right here. Again... Just looking to get a little extra on the way out. Not Nino. Not Nino. Okay. Come on. Come on. Please. I'm not saying I deserve it. I don't With what we've gotten so far, I don't think I even deserve it, but I'm hoping for a little mercy, a little more mercy before we close things out. Because again, it's a high value proposition. Definitely. Getting Etier. Nice. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen her. Okay. Dipping below the 400 mark, which is fine. All calculated, all part of the plan. It's okay. I do have plenty of orbs in reserve. Oh, Soren. I can't look at Soren anymore without feeling bitter. After my legendary hero Camilla pulls, I can't. Like, every version of Soren makes me wince when I see him. It's like a PTSD reaction. It's not good. It's not good. Alright. Things have dried. They have definitely dried. We have not gotten... Well, we've gotten the 4-star specials, but we haven't gotten a single 5-star since hitting the Spark. And so it has been not great. Again, we could afford this because we had such a hot streak leading up to the Spark. But that doesn't mean that I want to throw all my warps in the wind. I mean, let's be reasonable here. It's, you know, just... Oh, there we go. Okay, nice. All right. Willful Blades, Marisa, and Byleth here. The art's beautiful. Beautiful for them. And the whole, like, sort of dancer aesthetic is really, really fetching as well. Just really attractive. Obviously, lots of skin exposure. But, yeah, it's just very appealing as a whole. I am Byleth of Geralt's Mercenaries. Is this where the Gehenna Festival will be? Please show me around, Marisa. It's kind of funny because, like, the lead character in this duo is Marisa, but it's Byleth that's talking. It's pretty funny. Okay. Alright. Plus HP minus res doesn't matter at all. Again, this is a character that... One of those characters that I skipped, I think, because I needed to save orbs for young Camilla. Oh my goodness. Ooh. That's, that is alluring. Okay. Alright. Well, at this point... I mean, I guess we can take a stab for Hortensia here. Again, I think we pushed our luck far beyond everything else. So, no, not... But I think that's where we're going to ultimately close things out. Nope, going to be a Kaze. Alright. Mission successful. I will say, let's go ahead and merge our Camilla, shall we? Alright, here we go. Awesome. So yeah, hopefully I wasn't too much of a downer in this video. I didn't mean to be. Hopefully I kind of balanced it out. I'm still, obviously I'm still devoted to the game. Nothing's changing on that front. It's just more like certain things I don't get as excited about. It's just like certain parts of the combat and gameplay loop right now I am not super excited about, and so it is a little, you know, a little bit of a slog in some ways. Again, in terms of, I think, the character release loop and kind of what it entails, and yeah, it's always been a matter of, I guess, of selling counters to problems that they already create in the game. But there's always been an element of that, but I feel like it's gotten a little bit worse or lazier in terms of how it's executed. But again, I am super... Let's not rain on the parade. I am super excited to get our plus 10 young Camilla here that we are, you know, obviously putting together right now. And she is awesome, obviously. She is fantastic, an exceptional unit, and that is going to get us back to plus 10 with every Camilla, which is where that's our rightful place. That's where we belong, right? So there we are. That is our plus 10 young Camilla. Ready to wreak some havoc, ready to warp in and destroy everything. Let me know down below how your pulls went, if you decided to pull on the double special hero banner, or really any of these recent banners, including the first swimsuit banner. I would say, since I'm not going to be pulling on the Emblem Micaiah banner, let me know how excited you are for that, and if you're going to go in, and best of luck to you, certainly, on all of your pulls. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider leaving a like, commenting down below, and subscribing to the channel for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. We thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, let's protect those skies.